So which one is actually better? The newest official game in the series? Or a modpack that's been improved by the community for over a decade? I've played both extensively, and today I'm going to tell you which one truly captures the essence of the zone. When it comes to the graphics, S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 is clearly the winner. It runs on Unreal Engine 5 and out of the box, it looks stunning. But does graphic fidelity match the atmosphere? Does it actually feel good to be in the zone? For me, the answer is yes and no. Outside of the technical quality, the world in S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 often feels a bit barren. Exploring buildings is fun, but they are empty most of the time. And the world itself can be very Unreal 5ish. But that, I mean, it feels a bit generic. I don't get that same feeling I have in Gamma, that true oppressive atmosphere of the zone. In S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, I loved the open world at first. It's what I always wanted for the series. But the more I played, the more I felt that this seamless structure makes the zone feel less like its own character and more like another open world map. It's huge, but it feels more desolate than the handcrafted zone in Gamma. Each zone in Gamma has its own identity. You have bandits and loners in Cordon, the swamps with clear sky. Every faction has its own place, its bases, and they are constantly fighting or patrolling. It feels alive. In S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 things can feel a bit artificial, and I haven't found a mod yet that truly fixes the living world feeling. I'm someone who values sound and music over graphics. If you saw my previous video on sound design, you already know that. In this department, both games are fantastic, whether it's haunting music or the terrifying silence broken only by distant gunshots and mutant screams. Both games nail it. I highly recommend playing both with a good headset for the best experience. Both games feel good to play, but Gamma found the perfect balance between difficulty and fun. It's challenging but fair. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 also feels great. The shooting is punchy and it can be a real challenge for newcomers, even on S.T.A.L.K.E.R difficulty. However, I do miss some things from the originals. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 lacks the reputation system rankings, and it's often hard to tell a friend from the foe, because all the armors look so similar. I also really miss the minimap, the new compass just don't compare. And Gamma of course has all these things that S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 misses. A big difference is how damage is handled. Anomaly introduced a limb damage system that Gamma perfected. At first, it feels like a gimmick, but once you learn it, you realize it's far superior than a standard health bar. In contrast, because of how S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 calculates damage, many balance mods feel overturned. They force you into split-second decisions where one mistake means instant death. For now, I actually prefer the vanilla balance in S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 over those mods. Progression is where the biggest gap lies. In S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 it's basic. You buy guns, you loot stashes, and that's it. Gamma is on another level. Every piece and gear needs maintenance. You're scavenging for materials, deconstruction items for parts, and hunting for toolkits. It even has a base building. In terms of depth, Gamma is truly superior. Looking ahead, I think we're going to see phenomenal mods for S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. I can't wait for more sandbox elements, quality of life improvements from all games, and hopefully some form of multiplayer. Imagine exploring the zone with friends or fighting over artifacts with rival factions. Unreal Engine gives modders so much more power than the old engine, and I'm ready to see what they are cooking.
Look at this dude.
What the hell? Fuck him up! I'm hiding here.
So which one is for you? If you want a straightforward experience with fantastic story, lore and characters, S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 is way to go. Its future is limitless, and I believe it will eventually surpass Gamma. Right now, Gamma is a better sandbox. It makes me feel like a real stalker, just a part of dangerous world, not a chosen hero. It's hard to get into, but if you're struggling, check out my video on the settings I use to make the experience a bit more manageable. For me, it's Gamma for now, but the future belongs to S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. What do you think? Do you prefer sandbox or the story? And do you want to see a video on the best mods for S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2? Let me know in the comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Outside of the technical quality, the world in S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2... S.T.A.L.K.E.R In Stalker 2, Stalker. Each zone in Gamma has its own identity. You have bandits and loners in Condor. In Stalker 2, things can feel a little In Stalker 2, things can feel a little bit a little bit. Now I'm someone who values sound over music. Sound over music and fun. It's challenging, but fair. But fair. But fair. But fair. However. And I believe it will eventually. And I believe it will eventually. Eventually.